Well, we are waiting for the release next hour of the U.S. jobs report as an economic indicator. It comes at a time where household spending is outpacing inflation, meaning people are spending more instead of saving. Insider senior personal finance reporter Jennifer Streaks joins us with what to consider before making your next purchase. It's more than, I like it, I just want to buy it. Jennifer, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Let's touch briefly on this jobs report. It's set to come out at 8:30 this morning. I saw an article say it could either come in hot or perhaps frigidly cold. What are you expecting from the jobs report?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a bit of a slowdown in job creation and growth that we see in this next job report. And of course, that's going to be impactful because it may impact how the Fed decides whether or not to raise interest rates again.
Yeah, it's been 18 months since they first started raising those interest rates, and it's been quite a few times that they've done so. So my question to you, just to bring it down on a more personal level when it comes to our personal finances, how should you plan accordingly to make sure you're best positioned?
I mean, Jeanette, it's what you're saying, that people are still spending. And I think a lot of it still has to do with wanting to live in the present, coming out of being, cooped up with COVID and that sort of thing. But you've got to think about the next 3 months, the next 6 months, and how interest rates are really high. Inflation is still around, and there's slow wage growth. So it still comes down to spending and thinking of saving and thinking before you spend.
So I'm wondering, what are the benchmarks, just to kind of put it roughly, I know it depends on the person, the benchmarks that you should meet to make sure that you are preparing yourself. You know how they talk about saving up 6 months of income just in case something were to happen.
Right.
What are some benchmarks folks should strive for?
Yeah, that emergency fund is going to be pivotal. And 6 to 9 months, because if you lose a job, if you lose hours at your job, it's going to be harder to find a comparable job immediately. So you want to make sure that you're covered for a significant period of time. Also, we're heading into the winter months, which is more expensive anyway. The utility bills are higher. You're spending more on food because you're home. So you have to take all of those things into consideration. It is important that you have your emergency fund funded.
Speaking of, you mentioned the winter months, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas can be very costly. How do you approach that?
Set your holiday budget now. And whatever you cannot do, don't do it. I understand we want a holiday experience, especially with family and kids, but this is a time to really pay attention to spending and understand that the holidays are not all about gifts. It's really about the time spent and enjoying that time with loved ones. So it's not just an excuse to run to the mall. Yeah, I know some people look at it like that's future me's problem. I'm gonna spend the money. Future me on January 1st will look at the damage that was done. Oh, that's awful when those credit card bills come in.
Exactly. Really quickly, I want to talk about the housing market, whether you're buying or looking to sell. How should you approach that?
Well, we know that interest rates are much higher than they were. So you have to think about if you're trying to buy, do you have a sizable down payment? Do you have the best credit score? Because that way you're going to be able to get the best offers, the best deals when it comes to buying a home. If you're selling, what incentives are you putting together to be more attractive to a potential buyer? I mean, right now, interest rates are high. Ask yourself, is this the time to even buy?
Yeah, I mean, letting go of perhaps a pretty good interest rate to take on a much higher one. A lot of things to consider. Exactly. All of that to say, make sure you make informed decisions. Do not just go with emotions. We know how that can get us in trouble.
Definitely.
All right. Insider senior personal finance reporter Jennifer Streaks joining us this morning. Always appreciate the tips. Thank you.